It's so wonderful to be here with you. I'm going to show you the setup for the Psoas Relax. This is a pose that has helped my body and so many of my clients' bodies to feel more amazing over time. This is a bolster. If you don't have a bolster, you can stack a thick set of blankets on top of each other or a thick set of pillows, but you will need it to be long enough that both your shoulders and your head can be stacked up a little bit higher. You're going to lay with your shoulder blades on the bolster or the stack of blankets. So the very tops of your shoulders right below your neck, and then they go down to about where your bra strap or heart monitor would be. So you're going to lay back with your shoulder blades on whatever it is you have stacked, and then with your head a little bit higher, your legs stretched long, and then one of the main purposes is to have your lower ribs free, so you don't want to be too high up, just your shoulder blades. At first you may notice that your ribs lift up into the air, but you can just soften them down a little bit, and over time you'll notice that as your psoas muscles release and relax, they'll drop down further and further and further and come closer to the floor. And you can just set yourself up and watch your favorite TV show. Maybe start with 10 minutes, work your way up to 20 minutes, 30 minutes, sometimes even longer once your body gets used to it. Depending on your body, you might need something higher under your head. So a rolled up towel is always an amazing prop. As long as your neck is comfortable, you can stack your head up a little bit higher so you can see. And you're just allowing those front ribs to drop down. Notice if they want to lift up, allowing them to relax down. You're also checking on your pelvis. Do the back of your thighs tend to lift up? Does your pubic bone tend to lift higher than your ASIS bones? You're tilting your pelvis so your tailbone goes down, your pubic bone goes down, the back of your thighs come down, and then relaxing your ribs down from there. Now this is just the kind of simple setup. You take something of any height, maybe things of different heights, and works with them. But you can also do something a little bit more precise. And so, especially if you have a lot of excessive tension down the backside of your body, you can sit up tall. Just sitting on the ground, and already your thighs might be lifted off the ground just by sitting here, and so then you'd know that you want something stacked pretty high. But with your sitting up tall and your legs flat on the ground, you start leaning back, and at the point, without forcing, at the point where you just feel your thighs start to lift up, that's the height you can start stacking yourself at. So if your thighs lift up right about here, then you have a little bit higher bolster to lean your shoulder blades on. And again, something for under your head or a couple things for underneath your head. But the key is to have your bottom ribs free so that your shoulder blades are stacked up, but your ribs drop down and your ribs can start to sink back. And it just starts to teach those muscles to start to relax and to release and let go, which has benefits all over your body. So try it. Feel free to contact me if you have any particular issues, but sometimes when people come into this, they feel a little tension or discomfort in their lower back. Check your shoulder blades. If you come to the very top of your shoulder blades, you might need a little bit more support. You might come up a little bit higher, so more of your shoulder blades are stacked up. Ribs relax down. You may need to try different heights. But the main key is to find a position that you feel like you can relax in and be really consistent and come here often. It's so easy to do if you have this set up and you watch something daily. It has great results for your body. I can't emphasize that enough. It's the hardest thing for me to get my clients to do consistently, but oftentimes it brings the most amazing results. So try a Psoas Relax. Thank you for moving with me.